I have a question.
Okay.
If you're married to a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Do you not expect some cheating?
It's a new week and it's another episode of The Heat brought to you by Paul Sports. And as you know, this is a podcast where we talk about everything sports, lifestyle, entertainment, gist, and everything going on in the world of pop culture and sports. As you know, The Heat fam, my name is Kimmy K, a fashion model and a media personality. And honestly, I kind of feel bad because my bestie is not in the house today. My party is not the love of my life. Is not in the house today, but it's cool.
Tosin. Shout out Tosin, by the way.
I got the gang, the rest of the gang in the building with me.
The ones that are not your best friends.
The ones that are not my best friends. What's up, guys?
I'm good.
How
good.
y'all?
You're looking good today, though.
As I should.
She always looks good every time.
As I should.
As you should. Now I miss Tosin. Now you're actually making me miss Tosin.
What's going on? Tosin, I miss you.
Shout out to Tosin. What's up, guys? I'm David Ben, a senior lifestyle reporter, and I'm back on The Heat.
Hi everyone, my name is Ifeanyi. We're back on another episode of The Heat, where we have the most sizzling, the hottest, the most controversial, the most beautiful, the most handsome.
Side-eye.
We're ready to go today. What's going on?
I'm chill. I mean, he looks.
I like your glasses.
I do like his outfit today.
It's kind of mysterious, you know, and it's giving rich daddy vibes.
Yeah, rich daddy vibes.
You like rich daddies?
I love rich daddies, so, you know, like if a rich daddy, you can text me. My number is.
No, you can give them. Yeah, seriously.
I'm sure we'll put the caption. Yeah, so
you guys,
so they can reach
question.
out to you.
Would you put your girlfriend on a monthly allowance for being your girlfriend? I wish Tosin was here because I know she's gonna ask.
I will not.
Why not? That's your babe. That's the love of your life.
Okay, so am I her employer?
But you're her boyfriend.
Am I her daddy?
I don't understand.
You're her daddy.
Daddy where? I'm only daddy there.
She should be fully employed by me. If she's working, for me, I'm happy to pay.
What's wrong with putting your girlfriend on a monthly employment?
To be honest, I don't think that whole monthly salary thing, I don't think it exists. I think it's just social media fetish, honestly.
It be happening. I mean, like,
isn't salary reward for work?
Like for work.
Do you think it's easy being your girlfriend?
Is it easy being her boyfriend?
Do you think it's easy turning up, looking pretty, coming with the vibes?
So he's looking ugly.
More interesting.
Hold on.
As a man, let me say
this.
A man,
let's sign a contract.
If you have the means to, you better put your girlfriend on a monthly
Let's sign a contract.
Okay, hold on.
That's what she wants.
Even though this whole thing reeks of entitlement.
Oh, okay.
So why the man's putting you on a salary? Who's putting him on a salary?
He doesn't need a salary. My presence is salary enough to him. I mean, like, let's bring up Ronaldo. You know, there's a trending story now. Mm-hmm. I think David should share that trending story.
Yeah, apparently CR7 had reportedly put his girlfriend, longtime partner, and mother of his children, Odion Rodriguez, on $100,000 salary every month for the rest of her life. But there are caveats to this, right? So she's only going to get that money when or if they break up, or in the event that they get married finally and they divorce. That's how she can get that money.
So right, the money is just going to piling up.
Just $100,000.
Yeah, and a house, and their house in Madrid, has been moved from ownership from Cristiano's name to her name. So right now she owns that, whether or not they divorce or separate. She owns Ronaldo, the house, the mansion in Madrid.
Can I just ask a question? What does she do?
Odion Rodriguez is actually.
She's a reality TV star. She's a model. She's a mother. Do you think it's easy being a mother to the children?
What does she do? What does she do for work?
I literally just said so.
She's a model. She's a brand influencer. Okay. She's also into real estate. You know, on the side, but like
she's a hot babe, which is a whole career.
No, she is. Yeah, she is.
and honestly, I feel like Ronaldo and that's 100K. To me, he can do better. He shouldn't be giving his girlfriend, which I think in this case should be called wife or ex-wife in case that they split up, nothing less than 250K, period.
Clap for yourself.
Per month?
Clap.
Is this like
monthly? Because that money includes child support. And do you know that children are very expensive? No, like guys, let's have an honest conversation. I'm not even trying to be controversial here. Yeah. But children are expensive. Her
No,
lifestyle
for sure.
is expensive. You know, $100,000 for
Okay.
a superstar of Ronaldo's level. I think not.
Okay.
I think
so,
not. Okay.
but you said, we agree that she works, right? That she actually does something to earn a salary for herself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so why does she need the money in the first place?
She needs the money to take care of the kids and maintain.
Okay,
her
so she
lifestyle.
can't use her. What does she use her own money for?
Her money is her money. His money is their money.
In fact, this thing has just reminded me of one trend. One thing I saw
Yeah.
this week
Okay.
or on Twitter, a post, and it's from one of the most. Let me not say
Choose
my
your
mind.
words.
Was an ex-Nigerian wag, the ex-wife of a Nigerian footballer, notorious for her wild takes. So she apparently posted on her, Instagram,
Right.
What did she put?
and this caused like a whole lot of conversations, people talking. So she says, "Marry who you can afford."
Ooh.
Literally, that's the first part of the line. That's the first part of the line, and then she says, "Some ladies' body cream is your monthly salary. Don't enter into debt because
Well,
of relationship." That's what she said.
I don't understand
Okay.
when women do this. What?
So my question to her is,
Yeah.
wherever she is, because
Are you throwing the question directly to
yeah,
her?
I'm trying to question to her, Sonia
Okay,
Adesuwa.
okay.
You got married to a billionaire, and you're the ex-wife of a billionaire.
In
So
naira
where
or dollars?
Naira.
in Naira?
Yeah.
So where exactly is this advice coming from? From
Marry
a place
who you
of
can
what?
afford.
Of what? From what place is it coming from? A place of care, a place of, it happened to me before, I don't want it to happen to you. Like, I'd like to know, because
Where it's
she
coming
can't
from,
tell me
yeah.
that while she was the ex-wife of Ighalo, she was not spoiled with money. She can't say that. She just cannot say that. She cannot say that.
So what's your problem with the post? Because I saw a lot of. Did you see the post?
yeah,
I did.
I saw a lot of reactions online, and Nigerians on X, on Instagram, they were tweeting back at her. They were sharing their opinions. And to be honest, I feel it's coming from a place of care, because she said,
Care for who?
Don't get into debt because of a relationship. And let's be real. Your men, your gender. They be doing the most because they want to get into a relationship with a girl who is not on their level. Let's be real.
Yeah, those are simps, obviously.
Why is
not
she-
not
why
real
is
men. Real
this
men don't do
advice-
That
that.
means like a lot of Nigerian men are simps,
Why is
according
this-
to your logic.
Yeah, it's hurtful. It's a bitter truth, bro. But that's
No
the truth.
facts. But why is this advice coming from Sonia?
For
Because she
Sonia.
has lived it now.
No, she has not. Where and
Where?
Where as how?
When?
She has lived her reality and she's sharing advice. Is she not allowed to advise people because she's a divorcee
She's not.
to a Naira billionaire who is a famous, loved
Nobody wants her
footballer?
advice. No one needs her advice.
Why? Who says people are not listening to advice and taking care? Like, yeah, Sonia said I should not get into debt because of a relationship.
You know,
I mean,
you know what I think? I
Yeah.
think that was a very cheap shot at another of her endless cheap shots at her ex-husband, who, by the way, I don't even understand what she's doing. Like, move on. You keep saying you've moved on. You keep telling us you have a new man who's much better than your ex. But week in, week out, after every 3 market days, you come out here and you accuse him of being with this person. You make such allegations against him. All of the allegations that you have made, you have failed to provide one single proof.
Credible.
So
And
I-
this man has been so. You see why I love Ighalo? He's so classy. He's not even going to reply her. He's not going to like involve himself in that, beer parlor argument with her. Because obviously for me, it's beer parlor argument she likes to make. For
with
me.
a woman who is the mother of your children. She made some very interesting accusations saying that he cheated on her with certain people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention names, but are we saying we're going to ignore what she said and the allegations, even if there's no proof? These are like high-class people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we going to ignore? Now she know waiting she see for the marriage.
So
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
If you're married to a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Do you not expect some cheating? Are you going to be naive? Are you going to be in a marriage thinking that you know what it means to be a billionaire? We're not talking about
He's a Naira billionaire. It doesn't
how
count.
many people are dollar billionaires
In Nigeria or in the world?
in Nigeria.
We can Google it.
No, in Nigeria.
Who
How many
wants-
people
who
are
wants
dollar
to Google
billionaires
it?
in
We
Nigeria?
don't have a lot of dollar
Simply
billionaires in
say
Nigeria.
he's a millionaire. Say he's a
not.
millionaire. He's trying
He's
to
a billionaire because okay,
In
let
Naira.
me give you an example.
It's not valid.
Sonia Lumelu is a billionaire, but he's in Naira, but not in dollars. He's
not
a billionaire.
He's not He's not a billionaire in dollars.
He's not a billionaire in
I
dollars.
didn't know
If
that.
he provides everything you need as your husband,
So are you saying,
flies
according
you
to
around the world,
Ifeanyi,
buys you whatever you
Davido is a
want.
billionaire, but it's not in dollars.
So are we saying, according to Ifeanyi, that as a billionaire of
Yeah.
that status and an athlete, let's use athletes, you
Okay.
know, you have fame, you have resources, people are dying for
should be allowed to cheat,
You should
yeah.
be allowed to cheat.
little
Is
bit,
that your
yeah.
opinion? A little bit.
Yeah, when you hit a
Okay,
certain
cool story.
threshold of income,
That's not me.
you
I
should,
didn't say that.
you should be allowed to cheat a little bit. By the time you start making a couple $1 million, come on.
I didn't say that. My own is like,
Once or twice a year.
first of all, she's not the
fine.
only WAG that has been cheated on. We see happen in the news.
And she won't be the
weekly
last. So.
Yeah.
Like a lot of foreign WAGs, African WAGs, Spanish WAGs, they complain about, like, she's not the only WAG. But once you announce, what happens most of the time is,
Yeah.
once you come on social media and tell the world that, oh, we're divorcing, or I've divorced him, or I'm divorced, that's the end
Then you
of the
should move
story.
on, yeah.
Like, you will not hear his name in their mouths anymore. But she keeps using his name for, I think she's a clout chaser.
By the way, this is
think she's a
alleged.
clout
I don't
chaser.
know anything. We don't know anything. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was about to throw the
about any
question
cheating.
in.
Yeah.
Like, is this clout chasing or is this valid? Do we think that her behavior kind of changes the way people view Nigerian WAGs? And how many Nigerian WAGs are actually out there that we get to talk about?
Honestly, for me, I think it's clout chasing. Sonia Adesuwa is literally chasing clout. Like, we're tired of the same old script. Like,
Right.
it's annoying. Like, it's literally annoying.
The fact
And the
that
worst
she's
part is
coming out
that
to
you
say
want
what
to
she
even actually
feels.
reach out to her to get an exclusive interview, and she blocks you because she can't even come and say, oh, okay, let's actually have a conversation.
This sounds very personal.
Yeah, it
Like,
sounds personal.
honestly,
Did
like,
you
I'm
read
pressed.
the article that he posted on Pulse Nigeria about her? Bro, you were listing her L's. I'm like, this was not
Because
necessary.
it's
This is not
just facts.
objective.
Like, if you know you have a story, you want to say something, come to Pulse. Like, we're literally here. We're one call away. Come to Pulse. You come sit on the heat with
So
us.
we're officially-
and
we're
then you share
officially
your story with the
inviting her
world.
for
But
an
not
interview.
using social media to, like, just take cheap shots at your husband here and there, cheap shots here and there, making it look like, oh, this is how Nigerian WAGs are. But no. And that's why I love certain Nigerian WAGs, because they have class.
Like who? E.g.
They have, I mean, look at Adesuwa, a queen and more. You're never going to see her. Do you
Is
think
her
they don't have
husband- Is her
issues?
husband cheating
Do
on
you
her?
think they don't have
Is her
issues?
husband cheating on her?
You think-
What
you think he's-
woman
you think
would
they don't
ex-
have issues?
What woman would be happy to be in a marriage, regardless of billionaire status or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I
You
mean, I
think-
know-
And you're getting cheated
You
on.
think
I
they
know
don't
one.
have issues like marital issues?
Okay.
But they just don't bring them to social media. They don't stoop that
Congratulations
low.
to her.
They don't stoop that low. Seriously.
I'll say something. Nigerian women never like to leave their marriages because of the way they carry marriages on their head. Nigerian women will hold on to marriages as much as they can. So if you see a Nigerian woman that packs her bags, carries it on her head and says, I am leaving this marriage, it is for valid reasons. And if she says, if Sonia Adesuwa says, oh, this so and so cheated on
Right.
me, why are we not believing her? Why is it changing the perspective of how people look at Nigerian WAGs? She's allowed to speak her truth, is she not?
The argument here is not what she said.
Yeah.
It's not the allegation. The argument here is you're talking about it every
And
year.
she's trying to heal.
You're trying to heal
by
by taking
constantly
cheap
talking
shots at
about
the
it.
guy.
Exactly. Period.
No, I'm not going to agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that line of thought. Listen, do you know what it means to be a WAG? First of all, the kind of pressure that comes to be with being a WAG. Do you know how many ladies are in
Want to be in
this
that
at least,
position.
like the ladies crave to be like I have. This is not. It's not even cap. Like I'm not even capping. I had at a time several ladies in my DMs asking me how to be a WAG. Where can I meet them? What like people literally?
Congratulations.
No. I'm saying that people literally.
Okay.
No, people literally. My point of view is
Right.
people literally see this WAG thing, wife
Yeah.
of a girl, wife of an athlete,
Yeah.
as a job, a full-time job.
Because it is.
No, it's not like a full-time job based on you're working, but like you're in his life and he's giving you money. That's the benefits.
You
that
think
they see.
that's- you
Most
think
of them.
that's-
not
that's
all
it?
of them, but most
A
of the
majority
young
of
girls
them,
that in
yeah.
my DMs, that's literally what they want. They just want
It's
to
a
mingle
come
with
up
this
now.
athlete
It's
because
a
of his
come
money.
up,
It's
isn't
a
it?
come up.
Isn't it?
So should we blame the athletes?
No,
Because I
it's
think
been-
the blame
Kim,
should be on the
Kim,
athletes.
it's
That
been-
maybe if you think it's a come up, then this athlete should be dating
How?
women on their level.
Kim,
Athletes should date another athlete if you feel like, oh, this is a come up.
No,
Kim,
You think it's wild?
I don't believe
you don't
that.
think the baby mama pipeline is a come up.
It is. I'm not gonna deny it.
Okay, so-
I'm not gonna deny it.
Yeah.
But don't make it seem like oh, being a wag is one ultimate position
It
that
is.
women are going to die for.
It's not, but
I
that's
refuse
what,
to believe that.
yeah, it's not, but that's what a lot of girls actually do think. They are so desperate to date these athletes. Like, some just even want to get pregnant.
Yes.
Just let me just have a baby for him because I know, oh,
I'm not going to deny
my
these
future
things
is secure.
happen, but the blame should be on the athletes. Because
Why?
if Ighalo, alleged, because
Allegedly,
I don't want anybody trying to sue me,
okay,
did not cheat on his wife, then we'll probably not be having these conversations.
and you think that the other wags, you think that the other
Because the conversation here is about
marriages,
Sonia
people don't
and,
cheat.
and the image she's giving to Nigerian wives in general. But I think if Ighalo is not cheating, allegedly, we won't be having this conversation.
I think
so the blame still falls on the man. Period.
yeah, because he allegedly. There's still
yeah.
no way to prove
Yeah,
that.
I think Nigerian men.
allegedly.
I think Nigerian men are more faithful than you give us credit for.
That's a lie.
I'm telling you facts.
That is a lie.
I do not agree with you, bro, because at the end of the
I'm going
day,
to agree with him because he's a man.
no, at the end of the day, when you
Yeah.
still want to get married, you're still going to marry a Nigerian man, knowing full well that
Me?
the devil you know
Yeah.
is better than the angel
Facts.
you don't.
Oh, me, I'm going to marry a Nigerian man.
Facts.
You don't want to get married, so why are you pushing marriage on me?
I'm not saying I'm pushing. I'm like, if you were to
You
get
are
married,
pushing
Kim,
marriage on me.
if
I
you were
don't
to get
want
married,
it.
if you were to get married, you would still choose a Nigerian man.
I'll still choose
Absolutely.
a Nigerian man. Why would I
100%.
pick a Nigerian man?
Because you're the
Because
best.
the devil you know is better than the angel you don't.
I refuse.
All around the
to
world,
believe.
people are looking for Nigerian
I
men.
refuse to believe. But if I'm going to pick a Nigerian man, I'm not going to pick a broke Nigerian man.
But literally,
So
but
you're
seriously,
circling back to what I was saying, which means if you're accepting that Nigerian men, you're saying Nigerian men cheat, whatever, right? And you're still saying you're not going to pick.
athletes.
You're still saying you're not going to pick
Yeah.
a broke one.
Yeah.
Which means if you're married to a billionaire, you accept a little cheating.
I'm not going to accept a little cheating.
So-
because I ain't going to be broke.
So
But
why do you
that's
care? Why do you care
aside.
about broke or rich?
Because it's important, but that's not the point of the conversation.
Because
The
you
point
want to
of the
cry in the Range
conversation
Rover. That's
is,
why.
Dude, you want to cry under the bridge? Ask Oshodi. When your wife cheats on you, is that what you want to do?
No, I don't see that happening.
Oh, okay.
honestly, it's not for me. It's not a good look on wags. Like
Okay.
this is not Sonia Adesuwa is not the definition of how excuse me,
Yeah.
of how a proper wag. Like she's not the definition. Like I could give better examples. Daisy Yobo,
Yeah.
Amara Kanu. Like there are many. There are a lot of them. It's she's not definition. Like I look at how other
Remember,
wags
she's
behave,
an
but it's just-
ex-wag.
Yeah,
Remember, she's an ex-wag.
No,
So you're
not just
holding out to
no,
standards that no longer
Hold on,
exist.
Sonia is not just any. It's not just. She's not just an ex-wag. She's
Yeah.
a bitter ex-wag.
Ooh.
That's the word. Like that's the perfect.
Can you say that to
word.
the camera?
Yeah. Sonia Adesuwa is a bitter ex-wag.
Okay.
Like that's literally what she
Okay,
is. There's
so-
nothing. There's no other definition. She's bitter. She's hurt. She's pain. She can't even heal.
Because
Like
someone hurt
if I was a
Someone
new
cannot
guy.
be bitter without an event
If
happening.
I don't even know how the new guy is even coping, seeing her constantly dragging her ex-husband
As
online.
she should.
Like I literally don't even know how.
Remember
her new guy
that
is
he's
coping.
still in her life with the kids and all.
The same person that claimed years ago that Ighalo is not paying up in child support, and till today
you in their
again,
marriage?
back to my point. There
Okay.
is no proof to like back your allegations.
Okay.
He's all like everyone who knows Ighalo, everyone who I've spoken to about him said he's a great father.
Okay.
Everyone who's spoken about Ighalo as a parent, he's a great parent.
Are they his
for
kids?
me, what?
Are they his kids? The people that are speaking about his parenting ability.
No,
are
they are
his
close. They are
kids?
close to him.
Okay.
They are close to him.
Nice.
So they tell me that he's a great parent. You can say whatever you want about him. You can say, oh, he did not reach the height of his career. Oh, he plays for money. Oh, he did this. Or he did that. But as a parent,
Are you shitting?
but as a parent, Ighalo
Okay.
is actually like he's doing his duty. Like
Okay.
he's
He's a
doing his
fantastic
duty. So
parent.
she's not
Like
arrogant.
most
Okay,
Nigerian
so
men.
one important question that we have to ask ourselves, and I really like the audience to tell us, what is the definition of a great wag? What are the qualities that you will see and you say, oh, this person is fit to be a wag? Let me hear from Ifai because I know your body is hot. I want to hear from
when you
Ifai.
stand by your man, no matter what. No matter what the
are you being
situation is.
serious?
Yeah, when you always have your man's back, no matter what people say.
Ride or die.
Don't listen to what people say outside.
Okay.
Facts.
Because there are ladies who are actively trying to
ruin your marriage,
relationships. They want to be in your position.
Okay.
That's their mission.
Okay.
But
And you shouldn't let them because it's your job as a woman to stop your man from cheating. Yeah?
no, that's
No,
not-
no.
Also,
That's not what I
said.
you need to add.
Okay.
So she needs to always stand by you, and she needs to
Okay.
have. She needs to be very forgiving. You know,
She used to be an understanding wife.
she's very
Yes,
understanding.
you have to be.
Yes,
If you want to be a good wife, you have to be an understanding wife.
Fact.
There's
Absolutely,
no.
100%.
Those are the
No,
qualities
100%.
that you think makes a great wife.
I would actually a good example, and this is a very difficult example, is
Yeah.
Victoria Beckham. She's seen more than enough.
She's
signs
been
to know
through a
that
lot.
Bex cheated. Like even they are
Yeah.
25 years or 26 years
Yeah.
married,
And she stayed.
and she stayed.
She's
Okay.
reaping the reward now.
You need to
so-
forget. You need to remember that Victoria Beckham is not just any woman.
That's what I'm saying. She has
a
something.
star.
She has something going on for
And
her.
that's why I said athletes should date on their level. Don't date women who you feel are using you for a come up.
That's going to be
I would
difficult.
argue
interesting,
that
that's interesting.
Victoria Beckham is much more famous than David Beckham.
No.
I'd argue.
You would be
No.
wrong.
I would
but it would
argue.
be a
You'd be
decent,
wrong,
it,
boy,
it
yeah.
would be a
Okay.
decent argument.
But for me, I feel like the qualities that make a great wag is you gotta be classy. To me, you gotta be classy. Obviously, you gotta be beautiful.
Yeah.
All this stand by your man does not work with being classy. If
does.
your man show you where aura for aura, you leave that fucking place.
Actually, yeah, it does.
You gotta be classy. You
But
need to know how to carry
the reason-
yourself. Obviously, media training is important.
Yeah.
And I will agree, even though I've been defending Sonia Adesuwa, I will agree that sometimes you just have to let it
Let go.
Yeah.
You just have to let it go because of the kind of image that it's portraying. But I'm not gonna tell a woman on how she's going to act when she has been wronged by a man.
How many years
a
ago?
Nigerian man.
How many years ago?
Girl,
How many
get
years
your
ago?
lick back.
2019. How many years ago? And this is 2024.
Yeah, that's just less than 5 years. COVID was less than
Okay.
5 years. Yes, we still remember it like it was yesterday.
But you claim you've moved on with
Eh.
your man. You're happy now. But you're still talking
you
about
can
him.
be happy and you still
Ighalo
drag
is the air she
someone now.
breathes.
All the articles you be writing, are you unhappy when you be dragging people?
Listen, my
Are you unhappy when you be dragging people?
conclusive. I'm never happy, and I don't really drag people in my articles, by the
Okay.
way. But conclusively, this is my final take.
Okay.
Where as a wag,
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with you coming out to make allegations. You've made your allegations. You've made your point clear. But taking cheap shots at your ex-husband
Yeah.
because you want to score points or because you want to train, it's literally clout chasing.
Okay.
We lost an Hollywood actor, bless his soul, Junior Pope.
Yeah. Very sad.
That week, you came out to make an allegation that the producer of the movie had an affair with your ex-husband. Like, it's so insensitive. Like, these are things
Yeah.
I see. I'm like, this wag, like this ex-wag, she's the bitter ex-wag because she doesn't have class.
But she's allowed to be bitter.
She's allowed to be
If
bitter.
something happened to her, she is allowed to be bitter.
for 5 years.
But I don't know.
Wow.
We want to hear from you guys. Want to hear what you think about this whole Sonia Adesuwa brouhaha.
Right.
Yeah.
Want to hear send your comments and your tweets, because I'm in defense of her. You cannot tell someone how to react when they are wrong. Maybe she has dragged it just a little bit too much, but it happens to the best of us. I don't know. Ifeanyi, what do you think?
And that comment she made about relationships, I want to believe it's just a random advice, because she can't say, oh, date someone who has money or someone who you can take care of.
Yeah.
When you know that you've been in a relationship with a
But
billionaire.
she said don't go into debt because of relationship.
No, that's not the part. That's
valid.
not that part is
If
valid.
I answer me,
Yes.
That part is
yes.
valid.
if
Yes.
that's not valid,
That part
Yes,
is
it's
valid.
valid.
the problem is you people who don't like someone and you guys tend to villainize
That's not-
everything.
no.
No.
She made
I don't
a
even have-
solid point.
I don't have an
Do
opinion.
not go into debt because of a relationship. How much is minimum
Sometimes
wage?
your message-
70K.
Sometimes your message is good and the messenger is bad.
Exactly, because we know
her
her.
message is good.
You
but-
know her.
we know her.
You live in the same house with her.
We know that
What's her
Sonia
phone number?
we know that Sonia is just chasing clouds. Like, honestly, we know
That
her.
is your business. I support you, girl. And if you want to come and say your style of story, sit down here. I'm going to defend you regardless.
Yeah, and I'll be there. I'll be there to actually ask you. So you tell me to my face.
Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of another spicy episode. Where some of them ganged up.
Against you. Nah.
We didn't get there.
We want to hear, like we said, want to hear, your thoughts, your comments. So share this podcast everywhere. We're gonna see you same time next week, same station. Goodbye.